God says, if you want to feel renewed, please confess your sins to me. I will wipe every sin from your life. I love you. God say surrender your pain to me. I'll make you whole. I love you. God says, things will not make sense. God says, you have made mistakes. God says, I was with you at your lowest. I love you. In the moment. Lean on me during the confusion. I will make darkness light. I love you. In the helped will do the same now. I love you. God says, everything will work out in the right way, at the right time. I love you. God says, I forgive you. I need you to recognize your wrongs. I love you. God says, push a little longer. Do not give up. Trust my timing. All things work for those who trust me. I love you. God says, when things are unclear, every day, you have a choice. Do not run from me, instead, run to me. Ask me for clarity and I will lead the way. I love you. God says, you can believe that I am in control. Or you can stay worried, God says, and expect the worst. God says, I never left your side. Just because you follow me doesn't mean life will be free of problems. I love you. God says, life is not a race. It's okay to feel sad at times. Don't feel bad. It's a human emotion. However, come to me when you feel down. Life is about living for me. There is a time for everything. Love you. God says, when times get hard, it is normal to feel alone. Understand. However, know that I stand with you. I love you. God says, it is not always easy to do the right thing. But, it's the right things. I love you. God says, you don't have to say a word. I know what you are feeling. I'm with you. I love you. God says, everyone is facing their own battles every day. Please encourage one another. Life is too short to bring. Life is not about what you succeed. God says, but, instead, it is about living according to my will for your life. That is where true happiness will be. Make your thinking pure by focusing your attention on me. I will bless you. I love you. Others down. I love you. God says, I'm not giving up on you. God says, people may tell you, but I never will. Be calm and still. I am working. I love you. God says, I know what you need. I love you. Love you. God says, before you give up, I want you to pray to me. Ask me for guidance. I am here. I love you. God says, I know what is in your heart. I know that you desire to do good. However, I need you to take action now. I love you. I heard your prayers. I love you. God says, people will always fail you, but I never will. Put your life in my hands and I will take care of you. I love you. God says, I'm close to the brokenhearted. Will restore you. I love you. Your time will come. Be patient. I will not fail. I love.